All right, so I've reached day 60. I'm gonna give you guys a full rundown of everything in my YouTube experience. I'm gonna take care of some housekeeping things first. This will probably be my longest video. I'm gonna tell you the details that I would have wanted to know when I was starting. Or even in the years while I was thinking about starting and hadn't actually started yet. I'm gonna tell you everything I've seen. Long, boring, I don't care. So a bit of background first. I did not come from a different channel. This is my first channel. I didn't have an editing background. I didn't work on big channels for somebody else. I've never made videos before. I have no experience. I'm starting out from scratch. Now, I did spend about 13 years watching videos, planning on starting, never actually starting. So I have a little background knowledge, but no practical experience at all. Now I'm gonna break this down so you guys can skip ahead. I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna do this. First, we're gonna talk about why I started my channel and what my expectations were. Next, we're gonna talk about the actual numbers. What I saw in YouTube. And then last, we're going to talk about anything weird, patterns I saw or things that I just thought was interesting that maybe answer some of your questions, just curiosities, stuff like that. So first up, why I started my channel. So there's three primary reasons. First, for me, this year, I consider this my transformation journey. And for me, transformation is I want to get in shape. I hope to live longer. I hope to communicate better, learn how to make more friends and be better at networking, communicate better, speaking, articulating, facial expressions, posture, style, all of these things. I want a total transformation for myself. And this channel is part of my documentation. The second important goal for me is I have another business. I sell products online, and my online marketing is not good. And it could be greatly aided by the ability to communicate, by the ability to create videos, edit, stuff like that will help my other business. And then third, obviously, everybody wants their channel to get big. Who doesn't? I mean, if I could be making 50,000 or 100,000 from doing this, why wouldn't I want that? But the thing is, I've been doing this now for 60 days. And you're gonna see I've probably done a lot more than most people have in 60 days. And the results, let's just say that if my goal was to make money first, if that was my number one priority, to have a successful booming channel, I'd probably be disappointed. And I can understand why people get discouraged and people quit. For me, that's third. So I'm very happy with my progress so far. I can see that I communicate better. I can see the improvements in some of my skills. So through 60 days, I'm gonna say right now, I consider this a success. I wanna tell you about my process first, because I think that if I jump right into the numbers and I say I have X subscribers, that's kind of meaningless if you came from a different background or you did more work or less work than I did. I think my results are probably pretty typical for what I did. I know that my first challenge is speaking to the camera, analysis paralysis, just taking action. So I started out on day one and I hit record, I spoke, I hit stop, and I uploaded it immediately. That's it. I titled it day one. I did not edit. I did not make a thumbnail. I didn't make a title. I did not fill in a description. I didn't even watch the video back. Day two, I did it again. I tried to get a little bit more comfortable. Day 3, I did it again. Day 4. After about a week, I was a little bit more comfortable, so I made minor improvements. For example, I used Descript. I took Descript, I uploaded my video, and it was transcribed. I took the transcription and I sent it to ChatGPT and said, what do you think? And I read it and it gave me some advice. Oh, I repeated stuff here. Oh, these points weren't clear. These points were clear. I didn't care. I didn't re-record. I didn't edit. I just did it the next day and tried to do it better, keeping in mind what I was told. And after a couple more days, I started doing things like, oh, I repeated myself, so I went in Descript and I just cut out the repetition, and that was it for my editing. Very minimal. I slowly progressed after the second or third week to including a thumbnail. But my thumbnail was literally, I had already sent my script to ChatGPT. I said, can you give me some ideas for a title and thumbnail? And it would send me back a phrase for a title. I would copy and paste it in. I didn't care. For thumbnail, I would take a screenshot from my video, put it on there, and write in big words whatever ChatGPT told me to put. Like, that was scary. Okay, that was what it said. That's what I did. So the thumbnails are very minimum. But I got in the process of, now I recorded, I removed some repetitions, I created this basic thumbnail, and I uploaded it. It's still far from scripting and all this stuff. And after a couple more weeks, I added some lighting. I got some lighting here now. Again, I put up some lights. I took a picture with the camera. I sent it to ChatGPT, and it would tell me how to move my lights. And I've included a microphone now. I'm still learning lights. I'm still learning speaking. I've never really attempted to edit. And I know that in this, because I got data, I'm gonna wanna put that on there so you can see it, and that is gonna push my editing skills to the max. I don't script yet. There is so much as far as video creation that I do not do. But I stopped thinking about this as video creation and started thinking of it as I'm creating clips. I'm doing reps. Every rep I get more confident, and every rep I build skills. So unlike the popular theory of create a video every week, a completed video and send it, I didn't. I created a clip every day I attempted to, and I uploaded it. I missed a couple of weeks because of things like Christmas, and I had to take a trip to Guatemala. But over the last 60 days, I have created, this is my 31st video. Starting about 2 weeks in, I took one more step. I got Opus Clips, and I'm not sure if you've seen that, but it creates shorts. My focus is to learn to speak. My secondary focus is YouTube. So I got Opus Clips and I uploaded my completed video there. It created me shorts, and there's a button in there where you can integrate with other things, and it just sends it out. So I sent it out. I sent it to TikTok, I sent it to Instagram, I sent it to YouTube Shorts and to Facebook. This was no effort. I did not want to spend effort in it because it's not my focus. I did it only because it was as simple as clicking a button to create the video and a button to send it. Zero effort. I didn't want to waste brain power on this. And as a result, I got what I expected. I'll just cover that real quick. In TikTok, I get 200 views per video. I gained 2 followers. On Instagram, I probably gained 3 followers, and on Facebook, I think I got 2 also. 100, 200 views, nothing exciting at all, but again, it was no effort. And the only reason I was doing it is because I'm just trying to develop the process of doing it, putting it out there, seeing what's there. Focus was on YouTube. So I was a little more interested in the YouTube shorts. A little bit, not a lot. So through my first 60 days, I created 30 long form videos. They averaged between 4 and 12 minutes. I started a couple of weeks in and I started producing the shorts. I've got a total of 24 shorts. 30 videos, 24 shorts. But what's interesting is my shorts got 18,000 views. My long form videos only have 450. You're like, whoa, that's way better. But then I look at my subscribers, and 22 subscribers came from them 450 views, versus the shorts only got me 15 subscribers from 18,000 views. So there is definitely a little difference there. Overall, here's what you can see. I started my channel. I have 45 subscribers after 60 days. When you look at my videos, you'll notice something. Videos, views, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 5, 9, 11. You get the pattern here? Nobody watches the videos. And I will say, of those ones, some of them are me, because I needed to go in there to take a screenshot, or I needed to see something in that video. I'm in the Part-Time YouTuber Academy. I intentionally did not send my channel to anybody. I've never told my channel. I did not tell my channel to my wife. And the reason I didn't is because I wanted to see authentically what YouTube did with my stuff. I didn't want Angela sitting there going like on every video, because that would distort the stats. I know that when I've only got 450 views, her liking 30 videos in a row will distort the stats. So I didn't do that. And you'll come down here, I only have 4 videos that have over 10 views, but I have this one video that got 375 views, and that video has 17 comments, and it contributed for 21 of my 45 likes. And that was my 30-day update. I'm now on 60-day update. But I wanted to point out something that's really interesting to me, because I'm a nerdy person and I like patterns and stuff. Okay, so I want to show you this chart. If you look here, the number of views went up very fast after just a couple days. I know it's relative. It went up fast to about 300 views. And then it flattened off. And I've only gotten 70 more views since the 3rd day, over the next 25. But what's very interesting to me is if I come over here to watch time, that first 300 views generated me 3.3 hours of watch time. That next generated me an additional 3.5 hours watch time. So the first 300 views generated 3 hours, and the next 70 generated over 3 hours. So why is that? Well, at the beginning, they were watching an average of 30 seconds in the video. Recently, the last several days, almost everybody watches the entire video, the whole thing. So what changed? Well, the only assumption I have is that over time, it figured out who cares about my videos, and it sent it to the people that care. So I noticed another pattern. Right before this started getting more minutes per video view, I noticed another pattern. And a big channel could never notice this because they're too big. I'm so small that if one person comes and sees my videos in an hour, I notice. It shows up in the data. And what I noticed is somebody would come to my channel, and then another hour somebody else would come to my channel. But over the last week, somebody comes to my channel, and about 4 minutes later, they see a different video on my channel. And about 3 or 4 minutes later, they see a different video on the channel. And I look at the first video and it's 5-minute long video. And all of a sudden they on another video after 5 minutes. And then they're on another video after 4 or 5 minutes, however long that video was. So I've seen this maybe a dozen times where an individual person comes and they watch 2, 3, 4, 5 of my videos consecutively. Now this is interesting because that doesn't mean some individual person liked one of my videos. To me, this says this person's style meshes with my channel style. Now, nobody knows how YouTube really works. It's all a big mystery. But I would think that if I know somebody well, and I know their behavior, and I know what they like, and then they go over here and watch 5 videos in a row from this channel, I'm thinking this channel may be related to that person's audience. And as soon as I notice that pattern, my videos, the few views I get, all started getting much longer views. Is that scientific? That's very anecdotal. I know the sample size is small. But like I said, I'm a nerdy person and I notice patterns, and that is what I noticed. As far as trying to figure things out, there's not a lot that makes sense. I'm going to take you to another video. We're going to go over to shorts. Now shorts are different. They get a lot more action. They don't get subscribers. Nothing. But I've tried to figure out the pattern and I just can't do it. So in here they have, in the statistics, under engagement, they have this, how viewers engaged. They swiped away or they stayed to watch. Now I thought if somebody stays to watch, YouTube would like it more and push that video more. At least on small channels, that does not seem to apply. This video here, I just published today, and within 3 hours, it all of a sudden got 500 views. I've never had even a short that got 500 views in 12 hours. It just doesn't happen to me. And I thought, oh man, people must have loved this video. So I went in immediately to see if I could learn something. But only 16% of people stayed and watched this video. I go back to some other ones that I actually felt good about when I uploaded. I thought this is a good video. And I checked the stats. And 60% of people stayed to watch. But over a week, YouTube only sent it to 200 people. I don't know. There's no pattern there to me. That just doesn't make sense. So, like I said though, shorts is not my goal. I do shorts mostly for the process. It's in Opus Clips. It's automatic. It's thoughtless. I just do it. Long form is the only one I care about. I want to cover other things that I find just interesting. I'm just throwing these out here so you guys know, in case you're the people like me. This video is the only one that had substantial views. 375. Now, I know it's small. But then I go down here to, in the stats, content suggesting this video. Now, remember, this was my 30-day update. It was about that I didn't get any views. I didn't have any subscribers. I was just going through the process. Nothing happened. It was my 30-day update. Content suggesting this video. I travel around the entire earth with $0. What if there's someone better for you? You don't have to force love. Dating feels pointless now. What do any of these have to do with anything? That was 14% of the views. Like, 1 out of 7 people was on one of those other completely unrelated videos. That makes no sense to me. I don't get it. Other weird thing, same video. The audience was 100% male, 100% between 25 and 34 years old. Is that possible? Like 100% out of 375 people was male and in a 10-year age range? That seems really weird. What does it mean? It means that nobody knows what YouTube's thinking. It means go through the process. It means I'm there for improvement of myself, and I'm doing good at that. It means if you're there solely to make money, you could be in for a long haul unless you have a lot of other experience to bring along with it. So I think that wraps up all the interesting things that happen in my statistics. Do I even need to mention that I'm not monetized? I didn't mention that. I'm thinking it's kind of obvious to my potential audience, but I'm not monetized. All right, so if this type of a video interests you, I am going to do an update every 30 days. I am putting them in a playlist on my channel with my 30-day update, and now this update is my second one, and I will continue to do that for at least the next year. So hopefully something changes. No matter where you are or what time you are from now, you can go back, check all the videos, and see what happened for me. No promises what can happen for you. No promises what will happen for me. All right, we're out.